Hey everybody, it's been a while since I've done an update, but I'm kind of embarrassed about the backyard. The weeds took over in that area again, and the lawnmower died, so I need to purchase a weed whacker, but unfortunately other things have come up, like a hospital bill. The oak tree won a battle with me. I got a great big splinter. It went through my cuticle, to the pad of my finger. So that was expensive. I've got a visitor here today. It's an iguana. His body's about a foot. His tail's about 2.5 feet. Driving the dog's absolutely nuts. If you can't see it, he's up on the telephone wire up there. And the dogs are all dancing, trying to make him move. Frangipani took root. You can kind of see it in the mess back here. You just stick the cutting in the dirt and it either roots or it doesn't. Avocado has 4 avocados on it. There's one down there, one right there, 2 right there. It's doing pretty good. I'm happy since this is the first year. It's pretty good. The papayas are being swallowed up by the weeds. Starfruit's doing good. Need to get out here and fertilize them all and mulch them. I think this is a sea grape, but it's never produced grapes. If you guys know if it is or if it isn't, I'd appreciate it, because if it isn't, I'm going to go ahead and pull it out because I want things that produce food. And it's kind of been hacked. We had a fence put up, 5-foot chain link, which is really exciting. Yacon, doing pretty good. Need to get out here and water it. Not happy. I tried to propagate it via cuttings and was not successful. Suriname cherry starts. All of these had tomatoes in them before the summer months hit, and when all the Suriname cherries, which were hanging over above the fence, that we got them chopped back too, they self-seeded. So I'm thinking when time, I'm gonna plant them all into little pots and try and sell them on Craigslist. So I don't know which variety of cherry tomato this is, but it is one of the few that has actually survived a lot of neglect out here. Now we get to the area where I have managed to get things done. These were all supposed to be gourds, and I think this one came back. It's a bushel basket, so we'll see what happens there. Got the last of the dirt out. I had a tarp over there by the dog kennel hooked up to the top of it. Used the last of my 3 yards today, so need to buy more dirt. I planted black futsu squash, spaghetti squash, beet alba cucumbers, Alibaba watermelon, green apple cucumbers, and more of the same down through here. I've got my X pen. This is an exercise pen that you use when you show dogs. So got it to block the dogs instead of excuse me, showing the dogs. Oh, this is a banana, the common dwarf variety down here. This plant this is its 3rd reincarnation. You can see the baby down there, but we've never had one this vigorous, especially this time of year. I think it's probably got to do, the weather's been weird this year. We had a really rainy April, and it's just been odd, the weather has. No hurricanes yet, thank God. Oh, pineapple guava, basil, different types. That is my emperor lychee. I tried to graft that dead branch there. I need to cut it off by air layering. Unfortunately, didn't work. And this is my, I think it's a Malika. Let me look. Yeah, a Malika Mingo. Transplanted it from that little 3-gallon bucket into this big 15-gallon. The plan is to get some of those awesome pots because they've got a drawstring that self-mulches. But I gotta show you guys something here. This is the last of the dirt. It is, I don't think I actually ended up killing, I had a worm bin going. Alright, is that a friend or a foe? I've been treating them like foes. So if it's a friend, let me know, because I've been killing lots of them. Anyway, there are hundreds and hundreds of worms in here. So I think that I didn't necessarily kill all my worms. They just escaped. And these are the, see all the ones on top? I watered this pretty thoroughly. I hope I didn't drown them all. But I used that dirt to plant mango tree in. So natural earthworm poop already in there. Herbs, mint, celeriac, garlic chives, apple mint, no, lemon balm. Still haven't gotten the blueberries potted or the fig. Fig needs to be the next one potted. It's looking pretty good. This is a pineapple that I actually purchased. I've got about 5 heads in the fridge. The guy at work's been giving me the tops, so I'm gonna get those planted up today. The wall of green are my loofah gourds, and I had despaired that they were ever actually going to produce anything, but sure enough they did. And I have, where'd they go? Oh, there's a little one. I actually knocked one off the other day and ate it. They're really good. This monster is a Seminole pumpkin. Now, if you guys choose to plant this variety, it is very, very hardy in Florida. It's a native plant. The Spaniards, when they came over, they actually found it, and the reports were that they found it growing 40 feet up into the trees. Well, I'm like, no way. No plant ever gets 40 feet. Yes, they do. This is wound back and forth on this 8-foot bed 6 times so far. It's incredible. And one of the offshoots, I went ahead and started getting it up the trellis. The plant is absolutely massive. I don't have any fruit yet. Hopefully that will come soon, but we'll see. Beauregard, sweet potato, doing very well. Looks like the Georgia sweet collard's given up, or the Georgia collard's given up the ghost. I'll probably head it and see if it comes back. This is my, I'll step back so you can see the whole thing, ghost pepper plant. 3 months ago, I butchered it back. It was 1.5 feet tall at the highest point because it had fruited. I got no fruit. Well, I got 1 pepper, but the rest of everything fell off and didn't give me any harvest. So I cut it back, and there are hundreds of buds on this, but again, they're falling off. So if somebody could please tell me what I'm doing wrong, I would really appreciate it. because my brother-in-law would like some peppers. The other day, I should have waited, I think. The other day, I went ahead and amended this bed, bone meal, blood meal, and I can't get rock dust down here. It's $40 for a bag of it, a 50-pound bag, and another $40 just to ship it. So I can't afford that. So went to Home Depot and found some mineralized organic thing. Anyway, I mended the bed, put the asparagus, which had been over there by the passion fruit, in the grow box, broke up all the crowns, put them in here. I'm going to water this bed really thoroughly this evening, and I've got a bale of straw in the back of my truck that I'm going to come out here and lift everything up and mulch it really good, because I don't want to lose these plants. I really don't, but they're not very happy right now. Merlitons, they're doing really well. I transplanted 4 of them, and there's 1, 2, 3 that have survived well. This one has croaked, which is upsetting, but considering that it took me 2 years to get somebody to agree to send me some, and thrillingly he sent me 6. All of them lived in the pots without any problems, and I only have lost 1 so far at a transplant. I'm pretty happy about that. They're a perennial squash. What happens is you actually plant the whole squash. This is what they look like. I mean, they're prettier, obviously. This one's a plant. And they sprout, and then you transplant them into the bed. They need a trellis system. So this is the side that I had trellised for the tomatoes this year, obviously. And what I'm going to do is put another one right on this side over here, and then put a arbor over the top, so that they'll have plenty of space to grow and give me a perennial vegetable. Won't that be awesome? I'm really excited about it. Malabar spinach. If anybody needs seeds, let me know. I have hundreds. The weight of it actually toppled the bean trellis. You can see. And snapped all the nylon lines, most of them that I had holding them. So the plan is I'm going to be putting 2 or actually I think 3, 2 or 3 more beds in here. I've got this 4 foot. I'm going to put a 3 foot here, a 3 foot, and then another 3 foot. I'm going to take this 4x4 out. So I've got more vertical space. I don't know what it is about what I plant, but everything's vertical, which is another reason why I'm so thrilled about having that fence. Got 60 some feet of vertical spacing there. Just have to manage to keep the dogs from walking on the plants. Chufa. Planted chufa, those things right there that look like they're grass. Tried one today. Don't like them. Won't be planting them again. Carrots. Had one of those today. They're good. I think I came out here about 2 months ago and just started planting seeds and didn't write them down because I was all frustrated. You gotta remember it's June in Florida and nothing grows. Well, actually some things do. I think this is a bushel basket gourd. If it is, I'm going to be thrilled because I've been trying to get those to grow. These are golden midget watermelons. We'll see if I can get them to actually produce anything. They've got flowers. I came out here about a week and a half ago, sprayed it with some 7 because it was getting eaten again, and I finally just couldn't handle it anymore. Again, is that a friend or a foe? Can you see him? I think he's a foe. Anyway. Jerusalem artichokes. I've been harvesting. I harvested a couple of bags last week. This was definitely my biggest one. The plant hasn't died yet, so I'm not going to harvest it yet, but once it's completely dead, I'll go ahead and dig them up. I like them a lot. They definitely taste better after you've put them in the fridge for a couple of days. They get a little bit sweeter. All of the literature says to wait to harvest them until after a frost. Well, I don't get frost down here, so kind of impossible. These are the Chinese artichokes. Dug around in there a little bit the other day just to see what was going on. You can tell. And wasn't able to see anything. So we'll just wait until they're done. That one's a Jerusalem artichoke that never really took off. Don't know why. But they definitely do grow like weeds, because all of the scraps that I kept from the harvest of those 2 bags there, I've got 3 plants already growing. You can't eat the green ones, so you just plant them again, and they're already sprouted, and it's only been a week, so pretty cool. Last thing I'm going to show you, well, 2 things. Monstera deliciosa is just taking off beautifully. I have another pot of it back there that I need to plant. This is my little area for it. And here's all the seedlings I should say, ready to go into the ground once I've got those 3 beds up. I'm hoping to have them up by the end of the month, by September. Got some katuk cuttings on eBay. They haven't rooted yet, but the guy was nice enough to send me a live plant, so that's what they look like. Pretty exciting. Trying to go as perennial as I can. Alright, ignore the jungle in the back, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. Have a great day.